So, hi James. Please, can you just give us a description of yourself, who you are, where you're from?
My name is James. I'm from Hong Kong. I'm currently studying Northeastern, and this is my second year.
Okay, so let's start. What brand are you loyal to, and why?
I would say it's Polo because Polo has my style, and mostly because the price range is really reasonable.
Compared to other brands like
True. Other high-end brands like the stores you'll see on Newbury Street or like New York Fifth Avenue.
Hmm. So, how long have you been brand loyal?
I would say Polo has been. Um, I've been familiar with this brand for a long time because in Hong Kong it's heavily advertised, and you see it everywhere. It's almost impossible to miss it.
I understand. And is there anybody that introduced you to the brand, or you found out by yourself?
I'd say it'll be my family because um, my father also works for Ralph Lauren, and sometimes we go buy some clothes when I was young.
In Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong, yes, in Hong Kong. And since then, I know that I'm wearing Polo Ralph Lauren.
But do you feel more comfortable in this kind of clothes, or just because it makes you feel cool that you dress it?
I would think it makes me feel cool. I'll say that it's something that I feel comfortable in. For example, I cannot like when I see some people wearing really funky and trendy clothes. I feel like I'll be uncomfortable wearing those. In contrast, Polo Ralph Lauren just provides something that makes me feel comfortable in myself.
So this is why you pick this brand over other brands. Is there any other reason? I mean, how would you compare Polo Ralph Lauren to Dolce Gabbana and Armani Exchange, for example?
I would say Polo Ralph Lauren is just more have a classic look, classy look, and like definitely its price range is its price is not as expensive as those like Armani and Dolce
But
Gabbana.
it can be sometimes. But you don't care. I mean, you would go for the Ralph Lauren clothes.
I just feel like the price range is definitely different from those high-end brands for sure.
Okay, so I have the last question for you. How would you feel changing brand completely?
I would say if I find something similar and around the same price range or relatively inexpensive price range, I would go for it. I mean, there's no reason to spend more money on just clothes.
Yeah, but so I may ask you, why do you choose Ralph Lauren over Fred Perry, for example, that they almost make the same things?
I do not feel Fred Perry made the same thing as Polo Ralph Lauren. Polo Ralph Lauren has a really this like. I prefer something classic, but not too old fashioned. Not something that only old people wear. Something classic and for young people. But if another store offers the same stuff, same products at a relatively lower price, I would definitely go for it.
Okay, James Wong, thank you very much